Right, I know what you're thinking. And yes, this is an evening reset video. However, I thought I was giving future me the opportunity to rest. But as mums, we never rest. Joke's on me.
Hey, you eating biscuits?
Hi, my lovelies. Welcome back to another video with your girl Candice. If you're new here, that's who I am. If you're not new here, welcome back. Now, I know it's not just me. Like, do we have a love-hate relationship with evening resets? Oh, little jig, little jig. Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with evening resets. Like, I love the afters, but it's again this repetition. Every night it's the same. I'm on the same hamster wheel because it just looks like I haven't been in here at all. Now, this one's slightly different because I've got the eye now, and Lord knows I avoid this like the plague. I'm only doing it because it's school uniform and the kids need it doing. So here we are. So, this, the infamous reset. Every parent knows this routine. The kids are up until you force them to go to bed and the house finally goes quiet. As you can see, my house is still buzzing while I'm doing the ironing. I mean, even Ebbs comes to me at one point asking me to check the temperature of the milk on my wrist. Like, say he hasn't got a wrist to do the same thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's these men sometimes, honestly. Like, you just do that while I do this. But no, it needs micromanaging it sometimes. And yeah, it is what it is. It can get draining, because of that mental load that I've spoken about in previous videos, that invisible list that we have as mothers to keep tabs on. So, you asking me something that you could just take on and take some initiative would be a big help, but it's like they just can't. They just can't do it. I'm telling you, women make the world go round. So yeah, I spend about 45 minutes doing the ironing, which is not too bad to be fair. I get a lot of it done. Oh, here he is, look. Check the milk. Yes, it's fine. Feed the baby. Yeah, I spend about 45 minutes doing this ironing, which isn't too bad to be fair. I didn't get through the whole basket, but I got through a lot of it. And then I kind of get the kids to put away their clothes. So, oh, if you haven't got one of these steam generator irons, get one. Honestly, I hate ironing with a passion, but it just feels so much easier and I get through so much more ironing efficiently with the steam generator than I did my old iron. But yeah, you can see I'm gonna call Jeremiah to get his clothes and then I make Eden take some clothes into the baby's washing basket and I'm just starting to do the, what do they call it, the turn down now, turn down, the reset. So yeah, looks like a small festival's happened in here. Toys, clothes, random rubbish everywhere. There's even some flowers. No, I think I mentioned it before actually. I've made a floral tribute um, for my niece's funeral next week. I spelt out her name. Well, basically, I spelt out Ree because her name is Rihanna. She liked to be called Ree, and as a family, we called her Nana. So I spelled out Ree and I spelled out Nana, and I just finished the Nana for that to go into the hearse. So that's on the back of the sofa, which then went into the loft just to make sure that it was out of the way of the children so they couldn't wreck it like they do everything else. So, yeah, I do this reset honestly for my own sanity because I like to come downstairs in the morning and it not to feel chaotic. I'm not a morning person and there's a lot going on in the morning. So I prefer for the house, or at least one area, one element of the house to be calm. So I guess it's more about my brain feeling less chaotic than the house. It's more about, having a mental reset. And with this one, I kind of do a little bit more just because I'm trying to do future Candice a favor here. I'm trying to put my best foot forward. I've got the energy because let's admit, we don't always have the energy every single evening to do a mega reset. So I was feeling full of gusto and I thought, no, let me do the whole hog and get it sorted. And then I can rest in the morning after I've taken the kids to school. I can make a coffee, sit down, relax, drink it, and then log on because I'm working from home now. I work 3 days a week. If you guys don't know, I said before, I've started back off maternity leave. I think it was the first week of February. I started back 3 days, and it's been okay actually. But I need the back end of the week off. Although my pocket is feeling it, like I need the mental break from work and I need the mental break away from everything, the kids, everything. And I just come to my house after school run and I clean. I clean, I reset, I do errands that I need to do. I don't know how mums are managing to do full-time hours every week. Like, I don't know how you do it. If you do, kudos to you. Let me know how you do it. I mean, the jump from two to three children has been a lot for me. When I had the others, so when I had my son, I went back to work full time. That was fine. Although I did have some guilt about working so much when he was younger. Um, but we made it work. It was great. Two kids, it was a bit better because I did compressed hours. So I had a Friday off. Every week I had a Friday off. Um, but it was long days. And I just knew coming back to work, I did not want to do long hours. I wanted to do a normal 9 to 5, a normal 7, 8 hour day. I didn't want to do the full hog. But even that, 5 days a week, no, it's not for me. Not yet, anyway. So if you're doing that, kudos to you. Let me know how you're doing it because, Lord, mm-mm. I mean, you already have the never ending job of being a mother 24/7, 365. And then to add full time work on top of that, and even to go as far as being a housewife, air quotes, making sure your house is on top of, you're making sure meals are done. Like, it's a lot, guys. It is absolutely a lot. So, anyone that's doing a full time job and being a mother or being the caretaker of children, I don't know. It's a lot, man. Anyway, I'm not trying to go down this dark rabbit hole. We're trying to clean up now. I'm using my most favorite gadget ever, this wet back thing. I can't even remember it. I'm not good at names of anything, but yeah, hoovering up the dust and the grime and the dirt whilst steam cleaning the floor to make sure that it's like germ free. It is the tea, honestly, especially if you've got a crawling baby. Like, I just feel so much better when he comes in here after I've done the steam vac thing because he can just crawl and I don't feel like my floor is absolutely disgusting. And then, they're crawling on the floor, then they're putting their hands in their mouths and their hands on your face and everywhere else. So that's why I say I go the whole hog on this one. I don't do it every night, but I try to do it quite a lot. But because I've done such a good job in here, I've given myself a well earned glass of red wine. And here we are, all finished. But the funny thing with resets is you do all this the night before thinking tomorrow will feel calmer, a nice coffee after the school run. But no.
The next day.
Right, the baby's just gone down for a nap. So let me see if I can clean the front door while he's down. So yeah, I did that thing, didn't I? I cleaned the front door. I mean, I don't even know why it felt urgent, like all of a sudden. Nobody was coming round. The door wasn't super offensive. I mean, it's just been winter, isn't it? So there's been a lot of rain and rainwater's dirty and whatnot. But like, there was other things in the house that needed my attention. So I don't know why this felt super urgent, but it did. I had to do it. I had that this niggling feeling, this like itch in my brain that I needed to scratch, and it'd been there for a little bit, and I've been ignoring it, ignoring it, ignoring it. And he went down, and I just thought, right, the door. I'm doing it right now. It's like we have this internal timer that activates as soon as our babies go down. You suddenly feel like you've got this tiny little window of opportunity, and if you blink, you're going to miss it. So you need to be productive. You suddenly feel like you need to mentally start scanning the house like, what can I do? What needs doing? What's been on the list? What haven't I done yet? And then the list just appears out of nowhere: washing, dishes, floors, emails, replying to messages, cleaning the front door. So, yeah, this day I apparently thought the most important job on this list was the front door, which makes absolutely no sense. But again, here we are, and I'm here for the content. I'm not going to lie to you guys. And this is the part of motherhood, well, one of the many parts in motherhood that people don't really talk about. You know me, I'm here to speak the unspoken, say what people don't want to say, the distasteful things, and knowing full well there's others out there that feel the same way. Some more unspoken than others, but I'm here for it all. One of them being that pressure that you feel to always be doing something. Like, you sit down, you're wasting time. There's plenty of things to do. Stop being lazy, get up and be productive. That kind of mentality. And I genuinely think the reason why sometimes we're so tired isn't just because of the kids, it's because our brains are non-stop. They're constantly ticking, even in our sleep. I dream sometimes, as sad as it may be, I dream sometimes of the things that I need to do. Or even worse, I dreamt that I've done it already and I wake up disappointed that it is still untouched, unresolved, whatever the case may be. Even in those quiet moments, your thoughts are just so loud, it's crippling. Even in this footage, technically, I could be sitting down, having a coffee, enjoying the time whilst he naps. But no, I'm cleaning the exterior door that the strangers are seeing. I'm cleaning the letterbox because, I don't want my letters to get dirty. Like, what the heck? I mean, I'm sorry, I can't be the only one who does it. You finally get a minute, and instead of resting, you start doing things that were absolutely not urgent 5 minutes ago. And I sometimes wonder, like, why we do it. Why does resting feel uncomfortable? And would it feel the same way if I wasn't a mother? Like, if I decided not to have children, would I feel this same compulsion to be doing something all the time? Why it why does it almost feel easier to stay busy? Maybe it's because when you're a mom, like, there's always something to do. There's always someone that needs you. Like, is there something in that? Or then maybe there's the other side of it where sometimes during nap time, I do sit down, I sit on in the sofa and I enjoy the quiet, but there's a little voice in my head going, get up, get up, get up. You're lazy. Get up. You should be doing something. You're going to kick yourself when he wakes up in the next 10 minutes and you've done absolutely nothing. And now this is where it kind of gets complicated for me. And I don't know if I'm on my own or not here. Because either way, there's a sense of guilt attached, isn't there? If I focus on the house, I feel like I'm missing moments, not necessarily moments with my child or my children, moments with myself where I can gain some sort of sanity back, some sort of normality, some me time. Um, but if I focus on the moments, I feel like I'm falling behind on everything else. Like I cannot afford to have this me time, this silence, this stillness. And maybe the truth is, there isn't a perfect balance. Maybe the house wins some days, and maybe the kids win some days. But I don't know what days I win for me and myself. I don't know. Right, my lovelies, we're coming towards the end of the video now, and I'm just about to clear the cobwebs from this doorway. So it probably did need doing, but did it need doing this day? Maybe not, don't know. But it's done now, and I feel good about it. And here we are anyway, regardless. I mean, it's funny. Last night I was inside, resetting in the living room, thinking I'm helping my future self. And I did help my future self because I feel good knowing that it's done. But you know, when that feeling you have when you have a tidy house and think, right, tomorrow will be easier, like you're getting ahead of things. But motherhood as a funny way of humbling you like that because tomorrow always brings its own chaos. Someone spills something, someone can't find their shoes, someone's hungry after 5 minutes of being fed, and then you finally get a quiet moment, and instead of resting, you're outside cleaning the front door. Anyway, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.